Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss what are different ways of creating a data frame using Pandas library. In this tutorial we will see how we can create data frame using list, dictionary, list of dictionaries and series. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So first we will import our Pandas library, and for that I am using this import function which will import my Pandas library, and I am importing this Pandas library as PD. So let's run this for cell. Then coming to my first method, which is using list. So I'll be using a list to create a data frame. I have created this list of even numbers, and I'm going to use this list to create my data frame. So let's run this cell. Now in my next cell, I'm going to use my Pandas library and call a function of data frame. And in this data frame, I'm going to use its attribute called data, and to this data I'm going to assign my list, which is li. Let's run this cell. So we can see that my data frame of even numbers has been created, but one point to note is that the name of this column is 0, which does not make any sense. So let's rename this column, and for that I will use another attribute of data frame function, which is columns, and pass the name of the column as even numbers. We will rerun this cell, and we can see that the name of the column has been changed to even numbers, which makes more sense. Now coming to next method, that is we will create a data frame by using a dictionary. So here I have already created a dictionary with keys name and country. These keys have their own values. For example, my name key is having 3 names, that is David, Rohit and Justin, and corresponding to these values I have mentioned their respective countries. For example, David belongs to USA, Rohit belongs to India and Justin belongs to Greece. And by using these key value pairs, I'm going to create a data frame. So again, I'm going to use my Pandas library and call the data frame function, and within this data frame function I'm going to pass my dictionary to the data attribute. So we can see that a data frame has been created by using a dictionary. One important point to note over here is that we did not mention any column names over here, and by default our data frame picked the keys as the name of their columns. Now we can also see that the name of these rows or indexes is 0, 1 and 2. Data frame function also provides this attribute of index, by which we can change the name of these indexes also. So I'm going to call my data frame function again and pass dictionary in it, followed by index attribute. Suppose I want my indexes to be row 1, row 2, row 3, so I will create a list and mention those names over here. Now let us run this cell. So we can see that the name of our indexes have been changed from 0, 1 and 2 to row 1, row 2 and row 3. So this is how we can create a data frame by using dictionary. Now moving on to our next method, where we are going to use a list of dictionaries to create our data frame. So here I have created a list with name people. This list has 3 dictionaries, and each dictionary is having 3 key value pairs. For example, this is my first dictionary, and here my first key value pair is name David, second is country with value USA, and third is age with value 47. Same keys are used for my second dictionary and third dictionary with their respective values. So by using this list of dictionaries, I'm going to create a data frame. So running this for cell. Now again I'm going to call my data frame function from my Pandas library, and in this data frame I'm going to pass my people variable, which is nothing but list of dictionaries. Let's run this cell. So we can see that a data frame has been created by using a list of dictionaries. One important point to note over is that in method 2, where we were creating a data frame by using just dictionary, here data frame got created vertically, that is from top to bottom. But here, while using list of dictionaries method, our data frame got created horizontally, that is from left to right. Now coming to the next method of creating data frame, that is using series. So here I've already created my series by using series function of Pandas library, and within this series function I'm passing a list of odd numbers, which is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, and I'm assigning this to a variable called odd numbers. So I'm going to pass this odd numbers series to my data frame function. So we can see that a data frame has been created from a series. Now if you want, you can also rename this column name by using columns attribute. So here I'm going to put odd numbers over here. So you can see that my column has been renamed. So these were the different ways of creating a data frame. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked my video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll meet you in next video.